Welcome to Magical Toy Box Tales, a magical world where stories come to life and adventure is everywhere. Hi, friends. I'm Sluggle Sprout. Ready to dream, imagine, and explore. Every story is filled with wonder, fun, and surprises just for you. Let's make new friends, discover new worlds, and have so much fun together. Alright friends, it's story time. Let's sit nicely, get our ears wide open, and get ready to listen closely. I can see some eager faces already. Well done! Who's ready to hear an amazing story? Okay, here we go.
Omar and the Secret of the Sand. Once upon a time, in the golden land of Egypt, where the pyramids saw the sky and the Nile flowed like a jewel blue ribbon, lived a little boy named Omar. Omar was curious and full of dreams, with dark brown hair and bright brown eyes that shone like the desert stars. But unlike the heroes in the stories he loved, Omar did not feel brave. His father, a skilled potter, shaped the most beautiful clay vases, and his mother wove baskets so strong they could carry the heaviest dates. His older brother, Mohi, was strong enough to lift sacks of grain with ease. But Omar, he was just a boy who asked too many questions and got lost in daydreams. You must focus, Omar. The world is not built on dreams. Omar tried to be like his brother Mohi, but he wasn't strong enough to lift grain sacks, nor was he patient enough to shape clay like his father. He felt small, unimportant, just a speck of sand in the vast desert. One afternoon, while helping at the market, Omar's mischievous camel, Jafir, caught the scent of fresh dates and ran off. Jafir, come back! Omar called, weaving through the busy stalls before chasing him into the desert. The wind howled through the dunes, and as Omar climbed a sandy hill, he suddenly tripped. As he looked up, something strange caught his eye, a small stone door, half buried in the sand. Omar's heart raced. A secret door in the desert? He hesitated. His brother, Mohi, would have been brave enough to open it. His father would have been wise enough to know if it was dangerous. But Omar was scared, but he gathered up his courage and took a deep breath. I may not be strong like my brother or my dad, but I can be brave in my own way. With trembling hands, he brushed away the sand and pushed. The door creaked open, revealing a dark tunnel leading deep underground. Omar grabbed a torch from his satchel and stepped inside. The tunnel walls were covered in ancient carvings of kings, gods, and golden chariots. Then, he reached a hidden chamber and gasped. Before him stood a golden chest, decorated with the symbol of an old pharaoh. The room shimmered with the light of hidden treasures, jewels, statues, and golden scarabs. Omar's wide eyes filled with awe.
Oh, wow.
This must be the treasure of a lost pharaoh. But before he could step closer, a deep voice echoed through the chamber. Who dares enter? Omar spun around. A tall figure wrapped in golden robes stood before him. It was the guardian of the pharaoh's secret. Many have come to steal, but only the worthy may take from this place, the guardian said. Answer my riddle, and you may take one treasure. Omar swallowed nervously. I will try. The guardian's eyes gleamed. I have no mouth, yet I whisper. I have no legs, yet I dance. I can hide the greatest secrets. But I always move. What am I? Omar's heart pounded. Something that whispers. Something that moves. Something that hides secrets. He remembered the way the desert winds whispered through the dunes, how the sands shifted, bearing old paths and revealing new ones. Then, he smiled. The sand, he answered. The sand whispers in the wind, dances in the storm, hides the past, and is always shifting. The guardian's stern face softened. You are wise, young one. You may take one treasure. Omar looked at the glittering gold, but his heart pulled him in another direction. In the corner of the room, lying on an old pedestal, was a small stone scarab. It wasn't made of gold or covered in jewels. But something about it felt special. This, Omar said, picking up the scarab. The guardian nodded. A wise choice. That scarab holds the true power of Egypt, the power of wisdom and courage. As soon as Omar touched it, a warm glow filled the chamber. The walls shimmered, and suddenly, poof! He was standing back in the desert, the hidden door gone. Had it all been a dream when he tripped and fell? But when Omar opened his hand, the stone scarab was still there. When he returned home, his parents and brother embraced him, relieved that he was safe. "We feared you were lost in the desert," his mother said. "I was never lost," Omar replied with a smile. "I was meant to find something." And from that day on, everything changed. Omar no longer felt small. And so, the legend of Omar and the secret of the sand lived on, whispered by the desert wind, forever and ever. The end.
Omar had the chance to take gold and jewels, but he chose something with deeper meaning. This teaches us that the most valuable things in life aren't always the ones that sparkle, but the ones that help us grow, make us wiser, and guide us to do what is right. Omar's story also reminds us that bravery and intelligence are more powerful than wealth, and that sometimes, the greatest treasures are the lessons we learn along the way. Did you enjoy today's story? There are so many more waiting for you. Click subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the bell so you never miss on the next exciting tale.